The story told in Black Bag is about finding a traitor within MI6, one of the intelligence services in Britain. And with that, the director Steven Soderbergh asks us all a question: who has our loyalty and why? The traitor within MI6 has sold a dangerous weapon developed in the UK to Eastern Europeans who plan to use it to melt down a nuclear reactor. It would kill tens of thousands of people. If this were a conventional film, it would tell that story, but Black Bag isn't conventional. This movie paints an unflattering portrait of MI6 and shows us that every decision regarding the illegal sale of the weapon is driven by the personal loyalties and even petty grievances and neurotic obsessions of the MI6 agents. The weapon is almost irrelevant. What's more important is who's having an affair with whom, and how are they using the affair to gain a promotion. Infidelity and fidelity are issues of loyalty in this film, as much as treason is an issue of loyalty. This movie examines why people betray each other or their country, or are loyal to one another or their country, as the case may be. And, by the way, every character in this movie is a sociopath. The film stars Michael Fassbender and Cate Blanchett as a married couple, George and Catherine, who are both MI6 agents. The camera treats them like conventional protagonists, but their actions turn out to be twisted and corrupt, although not any more twisted or corrupt than anyone else's actions in the movie. This married couple is stylish, like a hero and heroine in a classic British spy TV show from the 1960s, The Avengers. Not Marvel's Avengers, a different Avengers. George is a master of interrogation, and he's constantly spying on his fellow agents, mainly so he can pressure them when he needs a favor. You're not supposed to do that in the British government, of course not, but he does it throughout the movie. Apparently, he even ruined his own father's career by exposing information gained through spying, and his father committed suicide. There's no regret over the incident. George says, "Well, I hate liars," but he himself lies repeatedly to help his wife, and she does the same for him. Their marriage is rock solid. Here the director shows us a couple completely in love with each other but sociopathic in regard to everybody else. I mentioned that the camera gives Cate Blanchett the protagonist treatment, although she commits a gratuitous murder and it's implied she will kill again. There's no ominous music around her actions or any of the nefarious actions depicted here. She might be playing Emma Peel from The Avengers, not Marvel's Avengers, and Michael Fassbender might be playing John Steed from the different Avengers. But both these actors are also in Marvel's Avengers. I'm wondering if that was part of the director's intent with the film. Regardless, the film shows us that MI6 agents are very powerful. They answer to no one. Their actions are always personally motivated, even if they claim political motivation, and their actions determine the fate of nations. For example, the meltdown of the nuclear reactor in the movie is targeted for a nation at war right now. These MI6 agents don't give a flip which nation, except to the extent that they might be promoted or not promoted if they do this or that. I mentioned that George and Catherine are like the Avengers. Not Marvel, but like John Steed and Emma Peel, British agents whose actions frequently save the world in the classic TV show. But even Marvel's Avengers routinely save the world. That's their reason for being. George and Catherine, however, and the rest of the self-absorbed sociopaths at MI6 in this movie, Black Bag, only save the world if it's convenient for them, and they're not paid enough. So they have to steal from the taxpayers. But not for political reasons. It's strictly personal. Regardless of which Avengers we're speaking of, this film seems to be giving us the unvarnished truth about intelligence agents who routinely save the world. The movie can be enjoyed as a conventional spy thriller, but it's not conventional. When John Steed and Emma Peel are sociopaths, the film is not conventional. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and don't forget to subscribe.